Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is an F350, a 1997. It's got a 460 under the hood. It's got under 67,000 miles on it. She is beautiful too, man. Absolutely gorgeous truck. Now, I had a 95 and a 97. I love these trucks. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, fun to drive. I was so proud of this thing when I got it. Just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I got a couple of really fine stone chips here in the hood, but they're really, really small. The grille is still in beautiful shape. Now, this truck is unrestored, just like Ford built it. Maybe some new tires on it. Got great looking chrome on the front bumper, and as you look down that great big long side, she is just as straight as can be. Again, I just puts a smile on my face to think about this truck, hauling the boys around in it. I actually had a little backhoe that I pulled around with mine. Absolutely gorgeous. One of the things I really loved is the 4x4 back here on the back. I got a couple of fine scratches in the bed here. Nothing substantial whatsoever on the paint. She is a beauty. And of course, 4 doors. It was my first 4-door truck. Back in '97, 4-door trucks were still pretty special. There were quite a few of them out there, but not like today. Today, it's hard to find a 2-door truck. Now, we'll get in the interior here. The driver's seat and the seat portion has got a little wear mark in it. Overall, the interior is just looking absolutely gorgeous in this thing. Love the center console. I actually wore out the top of my steering wheel. I had the leather completely worn out. I drove the wheels off of it though. Just love everything about the truck. Super cool, man. Love the stance on it. Also, everybody thinks it has a lift on it, but that's the way they were built back in the day. Wow. I'll open up the tailgate for you. The bed looks really nice. It does have the bed liner on it, but there are no major dents or dings or anything in the bed. He's got some tie-down hooks in there. They must have hauled something around in here. But whatever it was pretty soft because it is nice and clean. And then we got the tonneau cover on here also. It's one of those ones that rolls up. If you go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com, there'll be lots of pictures of the truck. I got a couple of stone chips back here on the tailgate too, but very, very small. As you look down the passenger side, again, just straight as can be. She is a beauty, man. Like I said, it's been many, many years ago. What is that? About 29 years ago is when I bought mine, and like I said, it's still putting a smile on my face. And I know you want to hear that 460 fire up, but before we fire it up, let's go out in the shop, see what's going on. Now, we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now, we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Well, we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. It is F350 time, baby. 4 doors, 4-wheel drive, 460. Got a whole lot of 4s in here, baby. And I'm loving this truck. Bringing back all those memories that I've told you guys about all throughout. I mean, I had one of these. Just absolutely loved it. Of course, back then, there weren't that many 4 doors. Keep repeating that, but I'm telling you, it's the truth. I absolutely love this thing. She is amazing. Hook this up to your camper, hook it up to your boat. Be ready to go. Go in style. Now, the previous owner states that this thing never sat outside. It was always stored indoors. That's why it's so pretty. Wait till you see the bottom, man. Already done the bottom video. It looks amazing. And then down here on the dash, all the gauges and everything working here, everything just like I remember. Don't forget, this truck was a 1-ton truck and they didn't have airbags back then. So when I first started out the family, I actually had the car seat for the oldest sitting right here beside me in this little seat, which was super cool. Love this thing, and Tommy can explain to you exactly how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. You just give him a call anytime, 248-974-9513. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you do by hitting the subscribe button and hitting the bell button. Then we'll give you a notification whenever we get something new in. And we're buying between 30 and 35 new units every day. You never know what kind of car or truck we may be getting in from week to week or day to day. So we're gonna go back to the shop right now and we're gonna put this thing up in the air and show you how clean the bottom side is. We are underneath this beauty, and man, does she look good. The receiver style hitch. That may be the original spare tire, I'm not sure, but it sure might be. I mean, it is clean as a whistle under here. And look at the size of that rear end housing. Now it is posi. We rolled it over right around the 410 gear in there, all stock, drum brakes out back. Looks like the shocks were replaced, the exhaust has been replaced. Other than that, everything looks pretty much stock on this thing. I know I put thousands and thousands of miles on mine when I had mine, and the only thing I did on it that I remember is brakes. I mean, she is just pretty as can be. You can see all the primer and overspray still on the floors. Floors are clean as a whistle. Transfer case all looks stock. We got the E40D trans, that's a 4-speed automatic, which is what would have come in the truck back in the day. We got big disc brakes up front here. Looks like the front shocks may have been replaced also. It's got Bilsteins on it. I'm not sure whether those came on the truck originally or not. I'm guessing they've been replaced. I tell you what, it is just as pretty as can be under here. I mean, 1997, guys. This is way back machine right here. Yeah, she's sneaking up on 30 years old. And then my tires. I wore out a few sets of these on my trucks. I love these tires. Now these are the stock wheels, the stock center caps, and these are the lockout hubs. I've explained this to you before on these older trucks. If you have these in free and you put it in 4-wheel drive in a cab, you're not gonna have 4-wheel drive. These wheels are just gonna turn free. You gotta put them in the lock position. Now you can drive it around in the lock position. Basically, when you put it in free, it just makes it a little easier to get better gas mileage with them. So basically, it unlocks them from the front diff. As you look down the side there, everything looking absolutely gorgeous. She is one pretty machine. Look at the bottom side of this rocker. Besides a couple of stone chips from the tire throwing a rock or two up there, rocker looks absolutely gorgeous. And of course, it's long as a country mile. Inside of the bed floor, everything looking gorgeous. Now out back, again, stock wheels, stock center cap there, and the tire size is the same as the front, and I didn't tell you the front, 285/75/16. Well, let's lower this baby down and look at that 460. Looking all original here, baby, 460 power. Now, I've told you guys I've had 2 of these similar years. One had the 460, one had the diesel in it. When I had my tractor, from the light I like the 460 better because the 460 would take off like a bat out of hell when I was pulling a tractor. But going down the expressway, going up and down the mountains and all that good stuff, the diesel did a little better. Think I like the 460 the best, I tell you. She is, I guess I like the giddy up and go in the beginning, you know. We got power brakes, power steering. It all depends on what you're going to use it for. I mean, it's just amazing. Of course, air conditioning too. I mean, I'm just getting giddy over this thing. Absolutely gorgeous under the hood. Super cool truck here. Very high desirability on this truck. A lot of guys like me had one when they were a kid. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.